Hi everybody, thank you for being here. We're going to do another general reading for you guys today. I apologize if you can hear some noise in the background. I've got some guy out there working on something, causing a whole bunch of chaos. All right, so let's see, what do you guys need to know? What messages do you guys need to hear? Let's see. I've already pre-shuffled the cards pretty good, so we're just gonna go ahead and see what comes out. All right, what does the collective need to know? What are the messages? Okay, so the very first card we have is the Four of Wands. Beautiful. We've got some Aries energy showing up here. It's the very first card. That's great. Let's see what else. Number 4 could be significant. It's 11-11 card, so make a wish. It's taking everything in me not to yell at this guy outside. He's just been running his motor. Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Five of Cups, Scorpio. That's in your recent past, by the way. We're going to clarify all of these, so before I start saying anything, I'm just going to pull the spread. We've got the Ace of Cups, some Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. What else? What's in the center? Wow, Nine of Pentacles. Virgo. You a Virgo? No major arcanas yet. First one to come out. There we go. We've got some air energy here with the Magician. Beautiful. Okay, what else? What's in the future outcome? What's in the near future for the collective? We've got the Seven of Pentacles, some Taurus energy showing up there. We have the Page of Wands, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And we've got the King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy again. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man, Pisces. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, some more Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy showing up there. Wow, bottom of the deck, more Virgo, the Ten of Pentacles, and Libra with the Four of Swords. Could be taking a time out from family right now, taking a time out from building the material wealth, building something in regards to your stability. We're going to see. We're going to take a look and clarify all these cards and see what these messages are. The outside energy, it's like there's some sort of new opportunity that's presenting itself here. You could feel like you're not sure what to do with this new beginning here. Could be stuck making a choice if you're going to take this opportunity or not. We're going to see. So in the recent past, we've got the Four of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and then the Five of Cups shows up there. A little bit of a melancholy there. Could be telling me there's a third party here. It doesn't have to be a third person. It could be a third energy. It could be, you know, work or something, but we'll see. I see you in the center of your reading. You're showing up here as a single person. Let's see. What's this Four of Wands for the collective? What's this Four of Wands in the recent past? There's some sort of celebration. It's like you were celebrating a home. Wow. Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is Pisces energy showing up here. There's some sort of stability that you built for yourself here. A lot of milestones and achievements that that you achieved. I feel like you were very proud of this, whatever this was. Let's get one more. What's with the Nine of Cups? What was this achievement? Wow, Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy. I feel like you really broke out of your shell here for something. Maybe you're the type of person who's a little bit like an introvert, sorry. Something you did caused you to receive some sort of success here. There was a celebration for those achievements, something that brought you a lot of emotional fulfillment. You were very proud of it. And I feel like people were celebrating this, you know, it could have been a graduation. You could have been, you know, celebrating the purchase of a home or something. I feel like it's something that shocked people, something that you normally would shy away from. I feel like that really got people here wanting to work with you, collaborate. Maybe whatever you did that found success, maybe you started teaching somebody or teaching people in the community how to do something. There's some sort of cooperative teamwork there for common goals. And I see you here with the King of Wands. People look at you as a visionary. Wow, look at that 3 of Cups energy. There's some sort of success that you hold that people really look up to you about. I feel like 33 could be significant here. What's the 3 of Pentacles? There's something that you were teaching other people, maybe how to build that stability, build that home, maybe how to create a course of their own to teach. The Hermit in reverse is also a teacher. It's also somebody who has a lot of wisdom. So I feel like there could have been something there where you were feeling like you weren't yet at that level of being able to teach others, but then you surprise yourself. It's like you get out of that shy energy, you show up and you show out, and I feel like it turns you into a teacher here. What's the 3 of Pentacles? I see you teaching people how to either build something. Yeah, there's a lot of learning here with the Page of Swords. I think you were really strategic before you took action to maybe share your knowledge with other people. I feel like you were very excited about it, but you were very careful with how you expressed, you know, what steps you took. I feel like you were a little bit second guessing yourself and your teaching skills or something like this here. But people are learning from you. Yeah, they see you as somebody who's very solid, a solid teacher. What's this Page of Swords? Ace of Swords. These people outside are really pissing me off. Sorry, guys. Ace of Swords. We've got some sort of clarity here. It's like an epiphany hits you. It's like all of a sudden all these ideas start to flood your mind and you start wanting to share it with people. I feel like you could have people who are younger than you that are really looking up to you, whether it's starting a business, doing some sort of manual labor where you actually build. You could build homes, build structures of some kind. There's something here that people really look up to you about, and I feel like you've got a lot of ideas to share. It's like you hold this really great power of how to communicate, to teach this stuff, but also how you can show people with actions. It's like this beautiful energy that you carry that people really like. And if this hasn't happened yet, it could happen, right? We're all on different timelines. We've got the 5 of Cups here though, which is kind of interesting. There's some sort of grief that you're going through here, a disappointment. There's some sort of fear that you're holding with taking a risk or something. I don't know. This could be in love. We'll see. We've got the Page of Cups. Don't let your emotions get in the way. And Judgment. I did see the Queen of Cups though. I feel like you're yearning for love. There's something here about wanting to receive love. Let's see. What is this 5 of Cups, which is kind of coming out of left field because everything here is just really I mean, again, this could be read totally differently, that maybe you broke free from a marriage, you went into hermit mode for a bit, and this person could have had a third party. I mean, if we want to talk love, it could be read that way, but I'm really getting something about your achievements on your own there, stepping out of your shell, breaking out of your shell, coming up with all these ideas and teaching somebody something. Let's see, what's this 5 of Cups? The 5 of Cups. What's this sadness? Maybe you went through a loss during all of this. In the recent past, Chariot, Cancer energy showing up here. Number 7 could be significant for you guys. So, you know, this is also talking about direction. Okay, having the determination, the perseverance, and the concentration to get up and go. You have success in the face of difficulty. So yeah, you could have maybe experienced some sort of loss, whether it was an actual person that you loved who passed away, or just an ending of a connection that you feel sad about. And I mean, you could have some regrets, whether it's not being able to visit this person before they passed on or something. There's some sort of sadness here, disappointment and loss and despair. But even through that difficulty, it's telling you to push forward, okay? You could be traveling through this time too. Maybe you have to visit somebody here. Even though it's been difficult, you've been trying to maintain your normal day-to-day. Yeah, look at that, the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. There's something here about you having to believe in yourself to continue that fight, not to not to throw in the towel. This is the wounded warrior, somebody who's just about ready to give up, but they don't. They have that last push. Oh, 3 of Swords. Yeah, you're looking at something here. This is Libra energy. A harsh truth is better than a soft lie. Pain, suffering, bitter truth, separation, strife, selfishness, and heartbreak. I feel like you're focusing on this pain. You're looking at this pain. You feel like you can't get forward here. Oh my gosh, you can't even see these cards. Sorry, guys. Let's see, maybe that's better. It's like there's this focus on the painful ending, some sort of heartbreak that's occurred while you're experiencing this success, but it's telling you to keep pushing forward. That path that you're on is bringing you good results. It's giving you good ideas. What's this Ace of Cups in your current energy? I see the Ace of Cups. That's a whole new... The Ace of Cups talks about, first of all, it's water energy. It talks about opening up your heart so that you can receive the emotions that are around you, unconditional love, new opportunities in love, self-love, some sort of pleasure here. Finally, that guy screwed off somewhat. And with the 9 of Pentacles, you can see yourself. You're enjoying the results of all that hard work that you've invested into yourself. I feel like there's a lot of self-care, satisfaction in the skills that you've mastered here. Let's see, what's the Ace of Cups? Whoa, the 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy right on top of it. You could be really feeling nostalgic right now. You could even be visiting a home that you grew up in, or just if you, let's say, left your birthplace. I feel like you're maybe traveling back, going home for a bit, visiting. There's some sort of getting together, a reunion of some kind after some sort of hardship. And it brings you this cup of emotion, something that you can really build upon. It's like an unconditional love with people that you've known before, or it could be a new love, but I feel like you're finding this emotional overpouring of love when you visit, you go back home, or you go back to a place that makes you feel like home. There's some sort of travel here that brings in this nostalgic feeling after a hardship. And I feel like shortly after that, you experience this 9 of Pentacles, accomplishments. It's like, and you see this is a card of inheritance as well. So you could have inherited something. Maybe you've been, I don't know, I don't like to talk about people passing on too much in the readings, but it could be you had to attend a funeral of some kind, and there's some sort of inheritance. And I feel like you could be reuniting with family or friends from the past. Doesn't have to be the case, but that's what I'm seeing here. What's this 9 of Pentacles? The 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's been a lot of difficult conflict going on. I feel like arguments. You could even be having a lot of anxiety about something, but there's some sort of selfish energy here, aggressive energy. And I feel like you have a fear of failing somebody with these results, these Pentacles that you've built. Yeah, you're trying to fight for it. You're trying to preserve it. You're trying to overcome any kind of negative conflict that comes your way. I feel like you're trying to push people back. You've already been through a struggle. I feel like you're trying to overcome allowing people's words to penetrate your soul. Like, let's see, what is this Five of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles? It's a little confusing to me. What's this argument? What's this conflicting energy? Yeah, the Six of Swords, Aquarius energy. So you have to move away from problems and be mindful of the problems that you take with you, right? Like you're moving to a calmer environment here. There's some sort of transition that you're experiencing here. I feel like you're walking away from people that maybe share their opinions with you that are hurtful. I feel like you go on this journey for deeper thinking. There's some sort of problem that you're trying to solve. Could be when you visit this place, or you come across people that have words for you that you don't, and maybe you're traveling back home here, leaving that behind. We've got the Empress. Some sort of development is occurring here. We've got the Magician showing up next. So, pardon me, there's some sort of skills that you've adapted to that you're going to bring something new to fruition with the Magician. Okay, you can make all those dreams come true. There's all the tools that you have are at your disposal. I feel like perhaps if you did receive some sort of inheritance, it's maybe giving you the opportunity to build something from scratch. Maybe you wanted to build a school of some kind, or some sort of courses online. I don't know. There's something here that you're trying to manifest. Let's see. What's this Magician card? What are you manifesting? Stability. Queen of Pentacles here. Focus on your home, family, success, and abundance. Yeah, I feel like you're very intelligent. You're very practical. You know that these manifestations they have a practicality to them. They're not like super out there, you know, where people kind of just manifest crazy things. I mean, never think your manifestations are crazy. You should always believe in, if you have a goal, right? But I feel like sometimes some people can make manifestations, they'll journal them and then they don't take any action. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who really focuses their energy on building their stability, their home. They protect their grounds. They protect their, all the investments that they made. It's like you move from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen, who has finally reached that next level of success. Okay, you've had to hold back from people. I feel like you've had to even control who you give to. I feel like you've been suspicious of certain people who have tried to take from you, who have tried to reach out to you. This is Capricorn energy. I see you here, you know, you're basically looking back on all the things that you've invested in. This is Taurus energy with the Seven of Pentacles. You're trying to set new goals for yourself. I feel like, you know, you have some sort of manifestation that comes to fruition here, but there's something that you're planning for now coming forward. It's like some sort of new plan that you'd like to take action on. The Page of Wands. This is you coming up with a new plan to go down a new path. Let's see. What's the Seven of Pentacles? You're looking back on what you've achieved so far, and you're really sitting down, you know, focusing on making a new plan, a new goal. What's the Seven of Pentacles? You could feel like something new is taking a little bit slow in the near future. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Yeah, you need to find balance, okay? While you build the success, you need to adapt to changes that are happening. You could be kind of teetering between ideas. You could be kind of, you could have a lot of responsibilities too. 22 could be significant. I feel like there's a decision, a choice here that you have to make, knowing when it's time to, you know, stop investing into a situation. What's the Two of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles? Lots of earth energy there. What's the Two of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles? The Three of Cups. Celebration. You know, I feel like people are going to be supporting you. I feel like you're going to go through some sort of bounty of joy here whatever just decision you make, I feel like you've been waiting to see some sort of results here with something that you could have not been sure of the results. You could have felt like, is this actually going to work like my last time? Am I going to find success? And I feel like it left you up in your emotions quite a bit. But it's showing me here that with this Cancer energy, yes, you are going to have success. You're going to have support. You're going to be able to share with others. And I feel like people are going to be really wanting to be part of like your society or your community that you're maybe building from the ground up here. Like, again, I'm getting this teacher vibe. I don't know. Or an influencer, somebody who is able to teach something. Worrying changes nothing. Decide your next step. You could be having some worry here. Justice. There's that balance that you were looking for. So, you know, with the Page of Wands, this is some more fire energy. It's telling you to have the courage to create a new plan. Okay, there's this new energy that you're feeling here where you want to discover something new. You feel like, you know, a free spirit about you when this celebration comes in. It kind of uplifts you to start some sort of new path. You know, you've been balancing your priorities, making decisions. Oh, let's see. What's the Page of Wands? What's this new goal that you're looking after? I've got the King of Cups showing up after that, which is interesting because I'm seeing you in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, so I feel like this is somebody else. What's this Page of Wands? Wow, the Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Life is hard right now. Look around. Help is at hand. There's some sort of loss of money or a position here. A lack. What's up with this up and down energy? This could be somebody actually coming towards you, asking you for help. Could be a King of Cups, or it could be telling me that you're willing to help this person. You have a lot of love for this person. They could be younger than you. Let's see, what's the Page of Wands with the Five of Pentacles? Could be a Libra. We've got the Four of Swords and the Fool. Let's see, what's this Page of Wands with the Five of Pentacles? What is this? Queen of Wands. You can always call on your confidence. I feel like this could be somebody coming towards you asking you for help. Somebody who looks up to you. Somebody who really admires you. Somebody who kind of holds back their feelings. I feel like it could be telling me here that you need to support yourself before you support others. You're very considerate. I feel like you're willing to help, but I feel like Spirit is here telling you you need to be careful. It's almost like a little bit of a warning sign. Maybe you're a very good-natured, giving individual who, you know, if you are helping this person, I see two people here. It's like they're out in the cold. And one person's on crutches, like looking up to the other, like, are you going to get me out of this mess? So I feel like somebody could be asking you for financial assistance or some sort of help of some kind. And I feel like you're willing to give it to them. They really look up to you. The World. Again, this is more success. This is like a closing out of a cycle, but there's some sort of recognition that comes with your position that you hold. It's like people want to be a part of your world. Pardon me. Hopefully I don't get flagged for that. What's the King of Cups? It says support yourself before you can support others. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. I feel like you take on a lot of people's burdens, a lot of people's responsibilities. You may be offered to help them. This is Sagittarius energy. there's a lot of stress attached to this, a lot of blockages, a lot of frustration, and I feel like it's a lot of excessive pressure that people are putting onto you because you are good-natured, you are somebody who's willing to lend a hand, you are somebody who, pardon me, people feel like they can come to. What's this Ten of Wands here with the King of Cups? What's the Ten of Wands? Yeah, we saw this earlier. Somebody's really praying that you're going to help them. I feel like somebody's been a little bit quiet, but they finally speak out, reach out to you, ask for your help. The Two of Wands, Aries energy, and the Fool again. I feel like you take a risk on this person. I feel like you you take a chance on this person to help them out, to plan something with them. I feel like you start planning something here with this person. What's this Hanged Man? I see you feeling stuck. There's some sort of stagnant energy. Again, you could be self-sacrificing here. Look at the world from a different perspective. Waiting, sacrifice, hesitation, suspension, recalibration. I feel like you need to, before you offer people this pentacle, this knowledge, this time of yours, this energy, this prosperity that you bring to new ventures, I feel like you really need to see things from all angles. Make sure that you're helping, you know, people who are not just taking from you. What's the Hanged Man? What's the Hanged Man? Yeah, Knight of Wands. There's some sort of energy that you want to just take yourself down from that tree. You want to depart. You want to take action towards something. It's like, I don't know, you're very generous, so you're always willing to save the day. I feel like you self-sacrifice for a lot of people. But this opportunity that you offer people is like, let's see, what's this Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, it's hard work. It's hard work for people. I feel like people just want the opportunity, but they're not willing to put in the hard work. I feel like you're teaching somebody in particular here that in order to have success, you have to follow what I've done. You have to put in the hard work. You have to really build. You have to master the skill. You do have high standards. You're somebody who is, again, you could be a Virgo. Look at that Ten of Pentacles again. This is what we saw in the beginning. And the Star. Yeah, I feel like you're somebody who a lot of people recognize almost as a celebrity of some kind in this field that you work in. I feel like people are trying to learn from you, learn how to manifest new opportunities through the hard work, through the, you know, careful perseverance, through the strategic waiting period of trying to see things from all different angles. What is this message saying here? Wow, Emperor in reverse and the Lovers. Gemini energy and Aries. Isn't that weird? Look at that. Failure to lead, ineffectiveness, immaturity, weakness, unreasoning, and overbearing. And then the Lovers talks about a choice. It talks about taking action. It talks about unity, commitment. I feel like there's somebody that you're trying to lead that is not allowing you to teach them the way you need to teach, and you could be coming off as a little bit overbearing to them. I feel like you need to be careful. With that King of Cups, it did say support yourself before you support others. I feel like if somebody's not willing to listen to the way you teach, or they're not able to take direction and they just want like a shortcut, they're not willing to put in the hard work, they just want the results, I feel like you have to really be mindful of those kinds of people. Let's see what this Oracle card wants to tell you here. Let's get a few here. What are the messages? What's the advice? Okay. Answers and fertility. Yeah, you have these new ideas. You're somebody that people look to for answers. It's like people know that you're able to come up with new ideas. Again, with that Ace of Swords, you're somebody who has an abundance of knowledge, wealth of knowledge. And I feel like people really trust your word. What else? People come to you for answers. You're the Hermit in reverse up here. I feel like maybe you stopped giving to people because you needed to focus on your own success. Look at that, family. Could have been family that you were keeping your distance from, that something tragic or something sad happens up here that you reunite with them. Maybe these are the people who are trying to look for a handout or something here. Calling you overbearing. What else? Transformation. Yeah. They see you as somebody who's totally shifted. You've gone from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles and then to the King of Cups. It's like you're trusting in your own transformation. You've empowered yourself here with the Empowerment card. What else? Give me one more, please. Beauty. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of beauty in this transformation. You've healed from the past and you're seeing things differently now with this clarity. This clarity that comes in, this new idea. There's some sort of breakthrough in the way you see yourself, in the way you see your position. That's interesting. Well, guys, I don't really know what that message was all about, but it's something in regards to you needing to really make sure that, you know, people don't take advantage of you. You need to support yourself, make sure you're on solid ground there. The King of Cups is somebody who has a lot of deep emotion for other people. You can see all the emotions in the back, but they need to make sure that they're on their throne in that concrete, that there's nobody shaking their position. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope that helped you in some way, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.